Hey booth, hey, welcome back to your girl's channel. Now for today's video, y'all gonna have to tell me whether the mama deserved this kind of treatment, because the daughter is being a whole bitch out here in these streets. But y'all know I don't be watching it all without you. So y'all gonna have to tell me whether the mama deserved this treatment or the daughter deserved a little. So let's get into it.
Because that's really not my responsibility.
What's not your responsibility?
Making sure they eat.
How is that not your responsibility?
Because it's not.
If I make it your responsibility, yes, the hell it is.
Okay, y'all, so the video reads, I asked her to make me a cup of tea and warm me some bread up in the microwave. She been up all day doing her hair. Not one of her chores has been done, but it's too much to make some top ramen or a peanut butter sandwich. I stayed home from work because she said she didn't care if my baby got hurt. Oh, hell no.
If I'm sleeping because I got to get up in a couple hours to go to work.
That's just circumstances.
I'm providing the food. Yes, it is. So if I'm sleeping, they're not supposed to eat until I wake up? Be quiet. It's my responsibility to stay awake all day.
You don't have to, but I shouldn't have to.
Yes, you should. You're the only one in here that can.
That's literally what I'm saying.
They cannot feed themselves.
The only one here, I should do it. No.
Because you've been in my house. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I promise you, because I'm trying to be as patient as I can. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Father. You've been living in my house for 16 years. You have been provided for 16 years.
By you.
Thank you. So the fact that you think this person has taken very good care of me and provided everything I need for 16 years, now she has smaller children and she has to work.
So you're just supposed to stop when it gets to the smaller children?
No, I don't. How do I stop? So you buy food?
No.
You go to work at night to provide a house for us.
Oh, child, I'm conflicted on this one because technically it's not the daughter's job. You know what I'm saying? To take care of the younger siblings. It's not her job. And I got an older sister who, in my opinion, still holds resentment for having to take care of us when we were younger. But as a 16-year-old, why don't you want to help your mama out? I mean, it sounds like she been a decent mama to you. Why don't you want to get your lazy ass up and make the kids some waffles or a little pancake mix or something? Why don't you want to help your mama? What are you doing other than sitting on your phone? Being an annoying ass teenager who thinks they know every goddamn thing about life while knowing nothing. Child, these kids be pissing me off, girl. Chill. Y'all don't do nothing but sit on your phones, you boring ass teenagers. That's all y'all do. And think the world revolves around y'all. Hell, I'm about sick of my teenagers. She got me thinking about my damn teenagers. But my teenagers will never. They will never. The hell is this shit I'm watching right now?
So how am I stopping? I'm just doing it in a different way. A lot of the time when you were little, Kaylani, let's be clear. That's why Kaylani, Dejan, and Devin, that's why Dejan and Kayla are not like you. The reason that you are different than them is because when you were little, there was a man in the house. I was married. There's a different situation when you're married. You got privileges that Dejan and Kayla didn't. That's why they didn't act like you. You had two parents. There was somebody giving you whatever you wanted. He didn't want nobody to spank you. He didn't want nobody to spank Devin. So there was a different dynamic. So now you grew up and became a complete mean person, and it makes me sad. Because the things that I instilled in Dejan and Kayla, you don't exhibit those things.
Are you blaming me for that?
That you're choosing it now. See, the Bible says that once you see, we can teach. I was taught all kind of bad stuff. Let's go there. A lot of people are taught bad stuff when.
The fact that she is sitting here having to explain this to her daughter is frustrating to me. Because all the mama is asking her to do is make her younger sibling something to eat. And my teenagers are so helpful. Speaking of, I owe my daughter a girl's day because she helped me so much. Like, this little girl got me looking at her with a stank face because my daughter would never. Y'all think it's true when they grow up with two parents in the home, they're worse off? They're less grateful children? Because that concerns me. All my kids done had two parents in the house for quite a while, and they do be there. Yeah. They are a little self-centered, self-absorbed. Damn, am I going to be dealing with this in a minute, y'all? Oh my God.
their children. You choose to have the morals that you have, or you choose to be better than what you see. You were treated too good. And in return, you think that you are entitled to things that you're not.
Like what?
Like not feeding your siblings when your mom has.
That's not even entitlement. Like, that's
It is. Your entitlement is that you think you're supposed to be in your room on your phone and not have to do anything and live for free. No, ma'am. You were provided for. I have paid you in thousands and thousands and thousands of days.
To do what you're supposed to do?
She better shut her little mouth up. Ah! The hell you mean what I'm supposed to do? She could have dropped your ass off at a darn fire station if she wanted to, okay? The water you drink, the air you breathe right now, the bed you laying in, the roof over your goddamn bonnet of a head, she is paying for and supplying for you. The lights that your raggedy ass are using every day come from her. So you think you deserve to just sit for free because you came out of her? You don't have to help do nothing around the house? You little ain't you. Y'all can be on her side all you want to. I don't give a damn. She could get up and help her mama. Her mama sounded like she was a good mama. Her mama wasn't no bad mama. She ain't said one thing bad about the way she was raised, okay? Because the girl clearly had a good life. She's a bum. She's a lazy bum who wants to sit on her phone in her room. And I don't like these types of kids. I don't like these new generations of kids. Ooh. And then I'm going to have some just like it. Ooh. 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 But I'm training mine now. If my son or my daughter even blow a puff, when I ask for water, they would have the audacity to. I told him the next time I'm going to knock his big ass lips clean off his face. I ain't heard another again. Because don't you dare at me when I ask you for something, when I've been supplying you for shit for 8 years straight. I check my kids immediately on their stuff, okay? I don't wait a day. I don't wait for their daddy. If I got to tear that ass up right now, I'm tearing that ass up right now. And whenever you do something, I'm checking that shit right then and there so you can remember not to never let that shit happen again. At 5 years old, my daughter is learning how to sweep. I'm not your slave, okay? You're mine. I put you in this world. You're mine. Now go get me a water and whatever the hell else I asked you, and shut up while you do it. Shoot.
You're supposed to do?
Wait a minute. No. You're missing it. I've already paid you for your time and effort to contribute to this household. What kind of responsible person you gonna be if you don't do any chores? And why the heck?
We're talking about the chores.
Why do you
feeding them is not a chore?
Why do you not want to feed your siblings? It's crazy to me.
I have no problem feeding them.
You do. You're complaining.
It's not my responsibility.
Yes, it is.
Anything to you?
Wait a minute. So is love bringing me my tea in a dirty cup?
I didn't see it.
Why?
Because I was tired.
No, because you didn't care.
No, because
I do plenty of things when I'm tired, but I still. When I start talking, you stop. I do plenty of things when I am tired, but I still do it to the best of my ability. So you being tired is not an excuse to bring a. When I'm talking, you're not talking. It's not about you being the same person. As long as you're in my house, you're going to treat me the way I treat you. You don't have to be the same person as me. I can't not require that of you outside of my household. When you move out, you want to be a complete jerk, that's your choice. But while you're in this house, you would treat people with manners, respect, and love, even if you don't love them, which you made it clear you don't care about me. That's fine. But while you're here, you're going to act like you do if necessary. That means if you make me tea, you should make me because I provide for you very hard. I am not at work right now because you cannot get no sleep because of a riot. So I made a sacrifice to say I'm going to be home from my job so that she can sleep. That's a sacrifice because I need to be working. You don't have to get it.
I don't.
Everybody else will.
My fault.
It's not about faults, and there's nothing to do with that. I made a sacrifice. It has nothing to do with faults. That's your problem. Only thing you care about is what makes you comfortable and safe. You could care less about the rest of us.
What are you talking about?
Kaylani, you showing it every day. Now, when I just told you, I told you 3 times today that to make sure y'all push down the trash. What was your response?
You told me once.
I told you 3 times. I said it out loud 3 times.
Yesterday.
Okay, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, you know what I mean. See, the unnecessary stuff.
No, yesterday.
Why didn't you guys push the trash down?
Because I forgot.
You didn't forget?
Yes, I did.
I said it this morning.
And it's, what time is it? I forgot.
Okay, every time I...
How does a child get this comfortable to talk to you like this? In this big age, with the 2 gray hairs I got. Y'all, I got 2 gray hairs in my head. And I love when y'all call me auntie, by the way. To all you beauties out there calling me auntie, you damn right, okay? Auntie SG will go to war over your ass, too. So, they better quit playing with y'all in these comments. But anyways, how does it get to the point to where your child is allowed to talk to you like this? How does it get to this point, y'all? Like, explain this to me. Like, how is she this comfortable talking to her mama like this? And why her mama ain't up out that bed, snatching that bonnet up off her head, letting her know what's up? Mm-mm.
Is it? I forgot.
Okay, every time I tell you to do something, you forget?
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
I feel like you know this by now.
Okay, you know why people forget things that you tell them?
Why?
Because they don't care.
That's not why.
That is why.
No,
That's
it isn't.
anybody. I just saw something on there where they were talking about, do you
Something
realize?
online?
I'm talking! Where they were talking about, if somebody values you and cares about you, they're going to be listening to you fervently and they're going to remember what you say to them. The reason you do not remember the things that I tell you to do is because you do not care about what I'm saying. You don't respect.
What mama is saying is literal facts, okay? It's like psychologically known that when people care, they will remember your birthday. They will remember all the important dates that are important to you because they care about you. A person that don't care about you, they'll show it through your actions because they don't remember nothing important. That's how you know when a person cares about you, because they will remember what is important to you. Talk your shit, mama.
You do not care about what I'm saying. You don't respect me. You don't have any manners toward me. So you don't remember what I say to
I
you.
don't care about chores.
No, it's not about the chores.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but the problem is you don't care about chores. So you don't care about the sanitation of the house that you live in. That means you're not grateful for it. That's the problem.
Where do you get that from? How do you connect those
Excuse
two?
me?
Because I don't want to do chores. I don't care about the house that I live in. What?
Huh? So if you care
Who the
about
heck wants
something,
to do chores? And just because you say yourself doesn't mean anything.
it
At
does
all.
mean a lot. There's plenty of children that are grateful. See, the reason you're not grateful because everything has been
What
provided for
child
you.
did you know like doing chores?
There's a bunch of kids in Africa that do chores with
Oh
smiles
my
on their
God.
face. I don't get it.
Bunch of kids. Do I live in Africa?
What does that have to do with you doing your chores and being grateful? You know the difference in me and you is I didn't have a mom
You
to
didn't
take
even
it.
grow up in Africa. I don't even know why you keep saying.
But I grew up harder than you. I grew up in
You appreciated doing chores.
yeah, I did. Because the Bible even says that people with that lack are more appreciative. The people that go without are more grateful because when they finally get something, they appreciate it, so they want to take care of it because they might not get it again. See, the reason why you're the jerk is because you've always had everything provided for you, because in my mind I thought, if I give them a good life, they will never suffer the things that I suffered. But really, I've created a monster.
Listen to the tone of the mother's voice. She's breaking down. She's breaking down. She already sounds like she's weak for whatever reason she's at home in bed. She's breaking down. Sitting here arguing with her 16-year-old daughter, trying to make her understand the reality of what life looks like. Trying to make her understand that she should be more appreciative, that she should be more grateful of the life that the mother has provided. Why the fuck does mama have to do all this right now? Instead of make her get her black ass in there and make them kids something to fucking eat. And matter of fact, where your phone at? Where your motherfucking phone at? Because I'm snatching that. I'm unplugging your TV. I'm taking the... You're grounded. And I'm taking your whole life. I'm taking your whole life away. She don't deserve the mattress that she's sleeping on right now. Let her little lazy bummy ass sleep on the fucking floor for a month. Let's see how grateful she becomes then. Start treating her like the bum she is, and I guarantee you she become grateful over time. Like mama said, you provided too much for this little evil wench. Okay? She don't care about you. She don't care about her siblings. Hell, all she do care about is herself. And that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. My son ain't even allowed to play shout at me. Okay? You ain't even allowed to jokingly shout at me. He learning that at this point. Because I don't know when you're serious or not. And if I let you get too comfortable doing it, Eventually, I'm gonna have to lay these paws on you because you're gonna do it at the wrong time. So I'm checking all that shit now, as mama should have too. Because ain't no way she finna be still sitting in this room arguing, debating with me on some motherfucking chores, talking about Africa and some old shit. My kids are still not fed. Get your 16-year-old lazy ass out there, feed these kids, and give me your motherfucking phone. Because you and the phone are done. Your relationship is done. Go read a book.
Oh my goodness. Instead of you thinking about what I just said, you still respond. I literally created a monster. You don't even care about other people's suffering.
She don't.
I had a horrible childhood, but make sure you didn't. And in return, you say you don't like me. It's that you don't respect me because I didn't beat you. That was a conscious choice. I chose not to be a parent that did a bunch of...
I ain't trying to rub it in y'all face. I ain't trying to rub it in y'all face at all. At all. But this is where gentle parenting will get you. I'm talking to you gentle parents. I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I'm not trying to rub it in your face at all. But this is exactly where gentle parenting will get your ass.
Slap it in the mouth. I don't know if I made a mistake. But if you know that, if you're mature enough to know that, then you should be mature enough to be more appreciative of what's provided for you, more appreciative of how hard I work to get it, more appreciative of all the things that you don't even know that have to be worried about behind closed doors, on how I get money to get food, or what I have to do to keep the lights on, or what I got to do to keep the water on, or the sacrifice I'm making right now. I need to be working, but we have so many things to worry about, Kehlani. I should not have to beg you to contribute to a house that you've lived in for at least this same house you've lived in for 7 years. And I made it happen for you. Everything you guys ever asked for, even if sometimes I can't afford it, I try to make it happen. I'm doing the best that I can with the resources that I have. But for you to know that and still make it hard for me is the problem. How do you not feel bad to give your mom a hard time and she's already having a hard time?
No offense to males, but I would expect this out of like a young teenage boy. I would, because they're lazy. I don't expect this out of a young teenage girl because even when they don't want to, they'll still get up and do it. I don't know if it's just the nurturing in us, or I don't know what it is, but teenage girls will usually get up and help their mothers. They will help their younger siblings. Hell, they become parents to their younger siblings a lot of the time because mom is working so much, which is not fair at all. Don't get me wrong. But kudos to those people who did take good care of their siblings, who did help their mom growing up and didn't give her a hard time like this little wench right here. Kudos to y'all. Okay? And I want to send a kudos to my older sister too. I don't like that wench right now, but I want to send a kudos to her and let her know that I love and appreciate her too, because even though I felt like she did treat me different from all of our other siblings, whether they seen it or not, I still love and appreciate her for being there for us. She did make those little bologna sandwiches, or she did what she could to make sure that we survived. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you older siblings that don't act like this, didn't act like this when it came to helping out in the household. Okay? Trophies to y'all. But this is exactly where gentle parenting will get you. You just give and give and give and give and give, which is tough because we want our kids to have a better life than us. We want them to have more than we did. Of course. And they should. And they absolutely should. But along the way, they need to be at least earning these things that we didn't have the option to. Make them earn things. Make them work for it. Make them prove to you that they deserve certain things in life. You can't just give it, because then things will become expected. Then now they 16. Now she looking at you like, where's my BMW? I didn't want this Toyota type stuff. Girl, you better take that Toyota and ride it till the wheels fall off. That's what we did growing up. So she tripping. She tripping, mama tripping, and they both tripping. Because if I was mama, know why mama in the bed like that, but there comes a point to where you got to get up and you got to just let your child know I'm still in charge. I'm still in charge and you don't want this smoke. That's what this boils down to, y'all, in my opinion. Ungratefulness, giving too much. I don't care how young these kids are. Okay, at age 3, my daughter was picking up after herself. Go get it. You know, put it in the trash. I watch her pick up her, put it in the trash. I'm not gonna clean up after you all day. My kids been cleaning up after themselves since they was 3, literally. Okay, now I do the bulk of it, but nah, this little stuff, y'all ain't quit playing with me. I ain't nobody's slave. I got 4 of y'all, and you think I'm finna be? Nope. Y'all gonna help out around here, and I think that that's the way it should be. I don't care if you a child or not. You have to grow up eventually. And with that comes experience with doing things, making waffles, putting a load of laundry in. Kids need to learn how to do these things as they grow up. When they become teenagers, you need to start making them help you do dishes and stuff so they can learn to do it when they get their own place or when they go to college. You don't want your kid going off to college not knowing how to wash a load of clothes, not knowing how to flip an egg. Like, come on. She ain't gonna know how to do nothing in the real world because she ain't doing nothing now. Girl, if you mad you gotta make your brother and sister a waffle, I can only imagine how much you ain't gonna be able to keep a job. And you don't like being told what to do. So good luck with that. But tell me what y'all think below. Cause I don't know how to feel about this other than couldn't be my child. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't be my child. And that's what I got on it, boo. If you like this video, please, girl, like the video. Boy, don't forget to subscribe, okay? And if you love me a lot, hit that damn notification bell so you can see me in the next video, okay? Catch you in the next one, boo. Love y'all.